Welcome to Bike Update, where we explore the most iconic vehicles that shaped history. Today, we take a journey back to the early 20th century to discuss a car that revolutionized transportation forever, the 1908 Ford Model T. This was more than just a car. It was a symbol of progress, affordability, and innovation. Let's dive into its origins, design, impact, and legacy. The birth of the Model T. In the early 1900s, cars were a luxury, available only to the wealthy. Henry Ford, however, had a vision: to build a car that was affordable for the average American. That vision became reality on October 1, 1908, when the first Model T rolled out of the Ford Pickett Avenue plant in Detroit, Michigan. Designed by a team led by Ford's chief engineer Childe Harold Wills, the Model T was revolutionary in its simplicity and reliability. It was built to handle rough roads, required minimal maintenance, and was easy to drive. Ford's dream was not just to manufacture a car, but to put America on wheels. Design and features. The 1908 Model T was designed with practicality in mind. It featured a high ground clearance, making it suitable for the dirt roads of the time. It had a four-cylinder, 2.9-liter engine that produced about 20 horsepower, which was impressive for its time. The car had a top speed of around 40, 45, 60, 72 km/h, which was more than enough for early drivers. One of the most unique aspects of the Model T was its planetary geared transmission, which used a two-speed system controlled by pedals rather than a standard shift lever. This made driving much easier for those unfamiliar with manual transmissions. The car also ran on gasoline, kerosene, or ethanol, showing early flexibility in fuel use. The Model T initially came as a touring car, but Ford later offered multiple body styles including roadsters, coupes, and even a pickup version. However, in the early years, customers could get the car in any color, so long as it was black. This wasn't just a joke. Black paint dried faster, making production more efficient. The moving assembly line, making cars affordable. What truly set the Model T apart wasn't just its design, but how it was built. In 1913, Ford introduced the moving assembly line, a groundbreaking method that dramatically reduced production time. Instead of workers moving around the car to assemble it, the car moved along a conveyor belt while workers installed specific parts. This innovation reduced the time needed to build a Model T from over 12 hours to just about 90 minutes. The result? Lower costs, making the car affordable to a wider audience. By 1925, a Model T could be purchased for just $260, less than the average worker's yearly wage. Impact on society and transportation. The affordability and reliability of the Model T changed the way people lived. For the first time, middle-class families could own a car, allowing them to travel freely and move beyond cities. Rural communities, which had been isolated, now had access to markets, schools, and hospitals. Businesses also benefited from the Model T. Farmers used it to transport goods, and delivery services expanded. Even mechanics and repair shops became a booming industry, as more cars meant more maintenance. The rise of paved roads, traffic laws, and gas stations can all be traced back to the success of the Model T. End of an era and lasting legacy. The Model T remained in production for nearly 20 years, with over 15 million units sold by the time it was discontinued in 1927. Though Ford eventually replaced it with newer models, the Model T's influence never faded. It laid the foundation for modern automobile manufacturing and proved that cars could be a necessity rather than a luxury. Today, surviving Model Ts are cherished by collectors and automobile enthusiasts. Many are still drivable, proving just how durable and well-built these cars were. Museums, car shows, and vintage rallies celebrate its legacy, reminding us of the time when Henry Ford's vision changed the world. Conclusion: the 1908 Ford Model T wasn't just a car, it was a movement that put the world on wheels. It introduced mass production, made transportation affordable, and reshaped society. Even today, its impact can be seen in every car on the road. That's it for today's deep dive into the legendary Model T. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Bike Update for more fascinating stories about iconic vehicles. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.